Welcome to you. We'll be going live at 7 o'clock in 5 minutes for our family quiz. Welcome to you all. You might want to use the live chat if you can see that and tell us where you are watching from. If you can't see the live chat to the right hand side of the screen, you want to make sure that you're watching within YouTube. If you're watching within the church web page, click the YouTube link to take you into YouTube. But as long as you can see the screen, family quiz, Friday 21st August, it's all you need to see. And we'll be beginning in 3 minutes at 7 o'clock. Hope you're all well this Friday evening and looking forward to the weekend. And have you got paper and pencil or tablet, marker, whatever, to jot down your answers? 10 rounds, 5 questions each. Two minutes until we will begin our quiz. Welcome to you all. We'll be beginning in a minute at 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. Welcome to you all to our online quiz tonight. Still one or two folk joining. Welcome to you all, wherever you are, whoever you are. Welcome. Welcome everyone to our online quiz this third Friday in August. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you all. This evening we have 10 rounds, 5 questions in each round. So 50 questions and 50 right answers is what we are looking for. No cheating, no Googling. Yes, you can phone a friend. No prizes, but lots of fun that we'll be having for the next 45 minutes or so. And if you enjoy the quiz, if you're able to make a wee donation, I'll be telling you something later about a good cause, a local good cause here on the peninsulas that you may wish to support. Okay, are we all ready? Have you got something to jot down 5 answers to our first round, which is called Let's See. And our first question is, who went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat? Who went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat? And then can you tell me who is the sea captain in the Tintin stories? Was it Captain Cod, Captain Haddock, or Captain Pollock? Two out of 2 so far. Name 2 movies starring 2 clownfish. Okay, are we ready for the next question, which is, jellyfish have no brain, true or false? And the final question for our at sea round is, what is most commonly used as fishing bait? Cheese, maggots, or frogs? And you should now have 5 answers. And I'm sure some of you have got 5 correct answers. Are we ready to hear what the answers are? Okay, let's go to the answers. Owl and the Pussycat, Captain Haddock, Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. It's true, jellyfish have no brain. They have no heart, no lungs, no brain. And maggots, of course, was the answer we were looking for. So, who has got 5 correct answers? 10 points, 2 points a right answer, 1 if you got it half right, if you remembered Nemo but not Dory, or vice versa. Or indeed, if you remembered the owl but not the pussycat. Okay, that was round 1. And we'll go to the next round in just a moment. And this round is all about Science. Science. Are we ready? Let's go. Here we go with 5 questions on science. Question number 1. In which part of the human body is the mandible? Question 2. Roughly how long does it take for the sun's light to reach Earth? Is it 8 minutes, 8 hours, or 8 days? How long does it take the sun's light to reach Earth? Question 3. How many teeth in a full adult human set? 30, 32, or 34? And question 4 is, in electronics, what does DC? DC. What does it stand for? And the final science question, number 5. What was the name of the first supersonic passenger airline? Okay, those were your 5 questions on science. Okay, have we got 5 answers there? 5 science answers. Are we ready to see what the answers are? The science answers we were looking for are the jaw, mandible. 8 minutes. 8 minutes for light to travel from the sun to reach us on Earth. 32 teeth, direct current, and Concord were the answers we were looking for. So, how are we doing? Well done, Sheila, who had 10 out of 10 after round 1, and maybe has 20 out of 20 at this point. We're going to go to our sports round next. Pause for a moment and see if anyone's going to tell us they've got 20 out of 20. Or tell us what you did get. No one's telling me. Okay, sports. Let's go to the sports questions. The next round is on sport, and question number 1 is, which sport takes place in a velodrome? Question 2, in which sport would competitors use a piece of equipment known as a foil? Question 3, in which sport do teams compete to win the Stanley Cup? Question 4, what is Usain Bolt's 100-metre record time? Is it 9.49 seconds, 9.61 seconds, or 9.58 seconds? And the final sports question, did Team GB win more medals in total at London 2012 Olympics or Rio in 2016? And that was the sports round. Okay, so how did we do there? We've had 3 rounds. 30 questions. No, 15 questions, but 30 points. 30 points. And 16, I think, is the target to beat at the moment. Are you ready, You ready for the answers for the sports questions? We were looking for cycling in a velodrome, fencing with a foil, ice hockey for the Stanley Cup. 9.58 seconds is the 100-metre record. And Rio in 2016, 67 medals as opposed to 65 in London in 2012. Now we're going to animals. Which is the only venomous snake native to the UK? The only venomous snake native to the UK. What is the only living bird with 2 toes on each foot? The only living bird with 2 toes on each foot. What is the world's longest poisonous snake? The longest poisonous snake. What is the largest land animal? The largest land animal. And question number 5 on animals. What is the collective noun for a group of giraffes? Collective noun for a group of giraffe. Give you a moment to get your 5 answers to those 5 questions. Okay, are we ready for some answers? And the answers that we were looking for are adder, the only poisonous snake in the UK. The ostrich, that last picture wasn't supposed to be on that last slide, but on this one. So maybe there was a wee bit of a clue to the 2-toed bird. The king cobra is the longest of the poisonous snakes. Elephant, the largest land animal. And a group of giraffe is a tower of giraffes. Welcome to those who are indeed better late than never. Welcome everyone. So that's 4 rounds in already. I hope you're all doing well in the quiz and doing well in whatever you are up to. In each of these monthly quizzes, I have invited you, if you wish, to make a donation to a good cause. And today I want to tell you about a project being run by Ewan's Room, and to tell us a wee bit more about what's going on with that. I'm going to show you a wee video clip just now, and you do want to watch it right through to the end, for it includes an outtake. Okay, so over to Hugh, who's going to tell us about the Ewan's Room project.
Welcome to Ardgour, the outdoor capital of the UK. It's called this because we have some of the highest mountains, the deepest lochs, and some of the most stunning scenery in the UK. Many people have found that the COVID-19 outbreak has had a negative effect on their mental health. Research suggests that this has impacted young adults the most. However, a recent university study on the effect of outdoor exercise in green environments, looking at self-esteem and mood, found that just 5 minutes exercising in the outdoors boosts mental health, with exercising in wilderness areas or near water tending to have the biggest impact on mental well-being. And the greatest health changes were seen in young people and those experiencing mental ill health. We would therefore expect young people in Ardgour to be exceedingly happy with high levels of good mental health. However, this is not the case, and the reverse may in fact be true. We appear to have quite a high rate of suicide, self-harm and poor mental health, especially amongst young people. This is why our current project, the Building Natural Capital project, is so important. We're going to find out how we can help improve young people's mental well-being through identifying and overcoming the barriers that they experience in utilising the free resources that surround us. But we need your help. We have 2 weeks to boost donations to our Aviva Community Fund project page in order to get the project started and help many young people in the local area to experience a greater level of mental and physical well-being. So please consider making a donation. Thank you. Welcome to Ardgour, the outdoor capital of the UK. It's called this because we have some of the... Oh, that wasn't funny. Oh no, not funny. Not funny.
Thank you very much to Hugh, and for that wee video. Maybe some of you have already seen that online. If you are able to make a wee contribution, www.ewansroom.com. The details are in the description of this YouTube video. Should be there just now. Certainly, if you're watching after the live event. Ewansroom.com to find out more about that Building Natural Capital project. And when I last looked, when I made my wee donation, it was at over 900, and they're hoping that by the end of the month to have reached their target of £1,250 for that project. I'll have a wee look later on tonight and let you know how much they're at. Thank you, and thanks again to Hugh. I met with Hugh this morning, and we had a wee stroll through some of the community woodland here, and he was telling me a wee bit more about the project and what they are up to. Back to the quiz.
Here we go with
5 questions
sport.
on science. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. Okay, where are we at? We've had the answers to the animal round. We've now got a round on language. All about language. And now the round entitled Language. 5 questions. Question 1. What do Americans call a baby's dummy? What do Americans call a baby's dummy? Question number 2. Which famous novel was renamed Murder on the Cali Coach when it was released in the USA? Question 3. From which language do we acquire the musical terms a cappella, crescendo, and arpeggio? Question 4. What's the name for the wee coverings at the end of a shoelace? What do we call those little bits? And question 5. What occurs twice in a lifetime, but once in a year, twice in a week, but never in a day? And that was your 5 questions on language. How did you do? Okay, so give you a moment to get your 5 answers to those 5 language questions. Well done. 5 correct answers. 4, 3, 2. Okay, let's go to the answers. We were looking for a pacifier. Murder on the Orient Express was renamed when it went across the pond. Italian is the language from which we get those musical terms. Aglet is the end of the shoelace. And the letter E, did you get that one? That last question, the letter E. Okay, so how are we doing? Some of you fessing up to your scores so far. Okay, the next round is on people. And the next round is about people. And the first question is, which part of Albert Einstein's body was preserved after his death? Which part of Albert Einstein's body was preserved after his death? Question 2. Who created the Muppets? And question 3. Gandhi led the non-violent struggle for which country to break free from the UK? Who was nicknamed the Iron Lady? That was question 4. And question 5, how many grandchildren does the Queen have? 5 questions on people, and I hope you have 5 answers. I'll give you a moment or two until we go to the answers. Leave the questions on screen for you for a moment. Okay, let's go to the answers for that people around, and it was Einstein's brain that was preserved. Jim Henson, creator of the Muppets, India, Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady, and eight grandchildren to Her Majesty the Queen. And before, just as a wee bonus, before I put the answers on screen, do you know the 8 names? Quickly jot them down. 8 names. of 8 royal grandchildren. Did you get them all? Peter, Zara, William, Harry, Beatrice, Eugenie, Louise and James. Okay, that was the people round. And we're going on to flags. Flags. Are we ready for another round? The flag of which country is the oldest national flag still in use? And I'll give you a clue. It's Finland, Denmark, or Sweden. One of those three. And another wee clue, making it far too easy for you. Okay, the oldest national flag still in use today. And from national flags to Olympic flags, who carried the Team GB flag at the London 2012 Olympic opening ceremony? Question 3. Which country is the only one in the world to have a flag with more than 4 sides? Which country has a flag with more than 4 sides? And there's a choice there. Nepal, Malawi, Tonga. Question 4. Which continent are the flags that you see on screen? Which continent are the following flags from? Are they all from Asia, Africa, South America, or Europe? That was question 4. And question 5 is which African country's flag is the same as Ireland's, but with the colours flipped? Okay, have you got your 5 answers there? No extra points for the names, Fiona. Did you get all 8 though? No, some of you didn't like the sound of the flags round. How did we do? Have you got all your answers? Are we ready to go to the answers on the flags? Let's do that. And the flag answers that we were looking for are Denmark, oldest national flag. Chris Hoy carried the Olympic flag in 2012. Nepal has a flag with more than 4 sides. 5, I think. I meant to check it and look it up. All these flags that you saw were from Africa. And the flag that you see just now is the flag of the Ivory Coast, which is like Ireland's, but with the colours flipped around. Okay. Was it really that bad, Jean? Oh, you managed 4. Good. Is that 4 out of 5 or 4 out of 10? Well done, well done. Okay, our next round is cities. Cities. Cities is the theme of the next round. And for question number 1, can you tell me which country has Kingston as its capital? Question 2, what is the largest city to have hosted the Winter Olympics? And you can choose A, B or C. Vancouver, Sochi, Salt Lake City. For question number 3, you've got an anagram there, and we're looking for the capital city that is an anagram of open change. And then for question number 4, the world record for the most capital cities named in 1 minute while on a roller coaster is held by one Ardgour Push. But how many did he name in that minute on a roller coaster? And question number 5, which city has the lowest population at 825 people? That was the cities round. Okay, how are we doing now? Anyone want to give us their total score so far? Have we got a clear winner? Still a few rounds to go, but who's winning at the moment? Go to the answers on the cities round. Jamaica. Ignore these things that say 1 point. You get 2 points. 2 points an answer. We're looking for Jamaica, Vancouver, the largest Winter Olympic city. Copenhagen was the anagram of open change. Only 27 capitals named in a minute on a roller coaster. Could you do better? Good job I don't have a handy roller coaster. The Vatican City is the city with the lowest population at around 825. Okay, so I think we've got two rounds still to go, and the next one is on cooking. Are we ready for another round? Okay, all set to go. In what year in the 1950s did World War II rationing end? What name is given to sweetened egg whites beaten until they're stiff, light and airy and then cooked? Which dark brown Australian food paste is made from leftover brewer's yeast extract with various vegetable and spice additives and is similar to Marmite? What's the main ingredient in the traditional Welsh delicacy laverbread? The main ingredient in laverbread. And what fruit is a cross between a blackberry and a raspberry? What do you get if you cross a blackberry with a raspberry? Okay, we are at the end of our penultimate round. Just one more round to go. But before then, some answers for the cooking round. 1954 was when rationing ended after World War II. Meringue, of course, is the cooked sweetened egg white. Vegemite, does anyone like it? Vegemite. Seaweed. Seaweed is the ingredient in laver bread. And tayberry, a tayberry, is the blackberry raspberry cross. Again, ignore those 1 points. You get 2 points a question, 10 points. 10 points going there. Okay, so at this stage, you should have a potential 90 points. And if you've got more than 50, you're doing very well. How are we doing? Oh, someone's had their worst round yet. Oh dear. It was kind of difficult, that one. I think I would have got 1 or 2 questions right if I wasn't looking at the answers. Okay, the last round is called Connection, and you'll see why by the end of the round. So the first question in this final round is, whose home planet was Gallifrey? Sir Danvers Carew was murdered in which novel? Question 3. In Friends, what was the name of Joey Tribbiani's character in Days of Our Lives? Question 4. Who did George Clooney play in ER? Who did George Clooney play in ER? And that's the first 4 questions in a round called Connection. And the 5th and final question of the round, and indeed of the quiz, is, what's the common link among answers 1, 2, 3 and 4? What's the common link to answers 1, 2, 3 and 4? Okay, so did you get all the answers there and the connection for that round? Let's go to that final batch of answers, we were looking for Doctor Who from Gallifrey, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the novel in which Sir What's-His-Name was murdered. Dr. Drake Ramore was Joey's character. And Dr. Doug Ross was Clooney's character in ER. And so the connection that we were looking for, the answers all begin Doctor. So that was the final question. 100 points, 50 questions, and how are you all doing? Have we got anyone on? Oh, where will we be at? About 60? So I think, okay, it's not, our winner is not Fiona because she's not telling us. And that is always intriguing when messages are retracted. What did you say? Sheila, I think, is our winner again. 72 is what you've got to beat. Anyone coming in with anything more than 72? Yep, I think it's Sheila. I think Sheila is indeed our winner. I hope you've all enjoyed the quiz tonight. The Building Natural Capital website, the link you'll get from ewansroom.com. It's also in the chat there. And if you're able to make a wee contribution, that would be much appreciated. Currently, the total stands at £910. And they hope to reach the target of 1,250 by the end of the month. Thank you all very much. I hope you had some fun. I hope you maybe learned something along the way, and we'll see you again next month on the 3rd Friday of September. Thank you. Good night. God bless you all. Bye.